أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير آمين يا رب العالمين.
In this lecture, we will introduce the concept of maf'ul. To recap, fi'l is a kalima. It indicates an action or the performance of an action, and fi'l will always have a tense. There are two types of fi'l mazi, which is used for the past tense, and fi'l mudari, which is used for the present or future tense. In Arabic grammar, for every action, we require only 3 root letters, and these root letters are called huruf-e mada. Next, we made our first Jumlah fi'liya, which is Zahaba. Zahaba means he went, and Zahaba was our first Jumlah fi'liya. There are some rules for Jumlah fi'liya. Jumlah fi'liya will always begin with a fi'l. Jumlah fi'liya will have at least 2 parts. The first part is the fi'l, and the second part is the fa'il. Fa'il is the one performing the action. Fa'il will always be marfu. Every fi'l will always have a fa'il. So in the case of Zahaba, the fa'il is huwa or he, and the fa'il is hidden in Zahaba. So Jumlah fi'liya will have at least 2 parts, the fi'l and the fa'il. In our study of fa'il, we determined that the fa'il is the one performing the action, and fa'il will always be marfu. Now, fa'il or the one performing the action can be shown either through a personal pronoun, in which case it would be a marfu personal pronoun, and the terminology that is used will be ism zamir, or fa'il can be shown as a noun, for which the terminology is ism zahir. When fa'il is a marfu personal pronoun, then any of the 14 cells from our table of Jumlah fi'liya can be used to make the Jumlah fi'liya. And when fa'il is a noun, in that case only cell number 1 and cell number 4 can be used from our table to make the Jumlah fi'liya. Using the example of Zahaba, cell number 1 is Zahaba and cell number 4 is Zahabat. Let us study the following examples. Khalaqa. Khalaqa means he created. And in the case of khalaqa, the fa'il is huwa and it is hidden in khalaqa. Now, if we want to reveal the fa'il and use the fa'il as a noun, we have the example Khalaqallahu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. In this example, fa'il is Allahu, and we can identify the fa'il because it is marfu. Nasara, he helped. Similar to khalaqa, in nasara, the fa'il is huwa and it is hidden. And if we want to reveal the fa'il, we will say nasara zaidun. Zaidun is marfu. That is how we will identify zaidun as the fa'il. Nasara zaidun, Zaid helped. Nasara, he helped. In the case of nasara zaidun, there is no fa'il hidden in nasara. There is no huwa in nasara. The fa'il zaidun is revealed and it is used as a noun. Shariba, he drank. Shariba Hamidun, Hamid drank. Kataba, he wrote. Kataba Majidun, Majid wrote. Qara'a, he read. Qara'a Hamidun, Hamid read. Akalat, she ate. In this case, fa'il is hiya and hiya is hidden in akalat. Akalat Fatimatu, Fatima ate. In this case, Fatimatu is fa'il and Fatimatu is marfu. That is how we are identifying Fatimatu as the fa'il. Please recall that khalaqa, nasara, shariba, kataba, qara'a, akalat are all examples of Jumlah Fi'liya being used in the past tense. That is why all the translations are in the past tense. For example, he drank, he wrote, he read, she ate. Now let us take our examples one step further. Khalaqa, he created. Khalaqallahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. But now the question is, who or what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala create? Nasara, he helped. Nasara Zaidun, Zaid helped. And here we can ask the question, who did Zaid help? Who is receiving the help from Zaid? Shariba, he drank. Shariba Hamidun, Hamid drank. And in this case, Hamidun is the Faa'il and the Faa'il is Marfu. But the question is, what did Hamid drink? Did Hamid drink milk? Did Hamid drink water? Kataba, he wrote. Kataba Majidun, Majid wrote. What did Majid write? Qara'a, he read. Qara'a Hamidun, Hamid read. The question is, what did Hamid read? Akalat, she ate. Akalat Fatimatu, Fatima ate. And the question can be, what did Fatima eat? So we can potentially answer these questions as, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam. Who did Zaid help? Zaid helped Hamid. What did Hamid drink? Hamid drank water. What did Fatima eat? Fatima ate food. So in all of these examples, we see that there is an action such as Nasara. Then there is the one that is performing the action. In this example, that is Zaidun, which is the Fa'il. And then there is someone or something that is receiving that action. In this example, Hamid is receiving help from Zaid. So we have a definition for the recipient of an action, and the recipient of an action is called Maf'ul. Once again, the recipient of the action is called Maf'ul. Maf'ul can be defined as the ism on which the action is performed. The ism on which the action is performed is called Maf'ul. Let us summarize the concepts of Fi'il, Fa'il, and Maf'ul. Fi'il describes an action or the performance of an action with a tense. Fa'il is the one performing the action, and Fa'il will always be marfu. Finally, Maf'ul is the recipient of the action, or it is the ism on which the action is performed. There is an important rule to remember, that is, Maf'ul will always be mansub. Every fi'il will always have a fa'il. Fa'il will always be marfu. Maf'ul is the recipient of the action or the ism on which the action is performed, and maf'ul will always be mansub. Let us review some questions. First of all, what is Jumlah Fi'liya? Jumlah Fi'liya is a jumlah or a sentence that begins with fi'il. What are the parts of Jumlah Fi'liya? Jumlah Fi'liya will have at least two parts, the fi'il and fa'il. What is the status or i'rab of fa'il? Fa'il is always marfu. What is fa'il? Fa'il is the one performing the action. Can fa'il be a personal pronoun? Yes, in which case it's called ism zamir. Can fa'il be a noun? Yes, in that case it's called ism zahir. What is maf'ul? Maf'ul is the ism on which the action is performed, or it is the recipient of the action. What is the status or i'rab of maf'ul? Maf'ul will always be mansub. Fa'il will always be marfu. Maf'ul will always be mansub. Let us do some practice of fi'il, fa'il, and maf'ul. Khalaqa, he created. Khalaqallahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. In Khalaqallahu, we can identify Allahu as Fa'il because Ism Allahu is marfu. Khalaqallahu Adama. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. In this example, we are clearly seeing that there is the one performing the action, that is Allahu. We can identify Allahu as Fa'il because Allahu is marfu. Adama can be identified as Maf'ul because Adama is mansoob. We are not going to say Adaman because the name Adam is ghair munsarif. Nasara, he helped. Nasara Zaidun, Zaid helped. In this case, the fa'il is being revealed as Zaidun. Zaidun is marfu. Nasara Zaidun Ibrahima. Zaid helped Ibrahim. Ibrahim is the recipient of the action. Ibrahim is maf'ul, and Ibrahima can be identified as maf'ul because it is mansoob. Shariba, he drank. Shariba Hamidun, Hamid drank. Shariba Hamidun al-ma'a. Hamid drank the water. In this example, al-ma'a is mansoob, al-ma'a is maf'ul. Hamidun is marfu, Hamidun is fa'il. Please note that when we are reading in continuation, we will say Shariba Hamidu nil ma'a. Kataba, he wrote. Kataba Majidun, Majid wrote. In this example, Majidun is marfu and Majidun is the fa'il. Kataba Majidun ar-risalata. Majid wrote the letter. In continuation, we will read this as Kataba Majidu nir-risalata. Qara'a, he read. Qara'a Hamidun, Hamid read. Qara'a Hamidun al-Qur'ana. Hamid read the Qur'an. Al-Qur'ana is mansoob, al-Qur'ana is maf'ul. Hamidun is marfu and Hamidun is the fa'il. We will read this as Qara'a Hamidu nil Qur'ana. Akalat, she ate. Akalat Fatimatu, Fatima ate. Akalat Fatimatu ta'ama. Fatima ate the food. At-ta'ama is mansoob. At-ta'ama is the maf'ul. Let us study some further examples. Nasara, he helped. Nasaral Muslimu, the Muslim helped. In this example, al-Muslimu is marfu, al-Muslimu is the fa'il. Nasara al-Muslimu al-Muslima. Nasara al-Muslimul Muslima. The Muslim helped the Muslim. Al-Muslimu in this case is fa'il because it is marfu, and al-Muslima is maf'ul because it is mansoob. Please note that when fa'il is used as a noun, for example, al-Muslimu or al-Muslimu, then we can only use cell number 1 and cell number 4 from our table of Jumlah Failiyah. So we can only use Nasara and Nasarat. Nasara was cell number 1, Nasarat was cell number 4. Nasara, he helped. Nasaral Muslimani. Now we are looking at the dual number. The two Muslims helped. Ani indicates dual number and Ani also indicates marfu form. So al-Muslimani is marfu, al-Muslimani is fa'il. Nasara al-Muslimani al-Muslimaini. Nasara al-Muslimani al-Muslimaini. The two Muslims helped the two Muslims. Al-Muslimani is two Muslims. Al-Muslimaini is also two Muslims. However, Al-Muslimani is marfu. Al-Muslimaini is mansoob. As we recall, Ani ending sound indicates marfu form. Aini ending sound indicates mansoob or majroor forms. So, In this case, al-Muslimaini is mansoob. Al-Muslimaini indicates the two Muslims who are receiving the action. Al-Muslimaini is maf'ul. Al-Muslimani is fa'il. Nasara, he helped. Nasara al-Muslimuna. Please indicate the una ending sound that indicates masculine non-broken plural, and it also indicates the marfu form. Al-Muslimuna is fa'il. Nasara al-Muslimuna, the Muslims helped, referring to the plural number. Nasara al-Muslimuna al-Muslimina. Nasara al-Muslimuna al-Muslimina. The Muslims helped the Muslims. Al-Muslimuna refers to plural Muslims that are masculine. Al-Muslimina refers to plural Muslims that are masculine. But al-Muslimuna with the una ending sound is indicating marfu form. Therefore, al-Muslimuna is fa'il, and al-Muslimina with the ina ending sound is indicating mansoob form. Therefore, al-Muslimina is maf'ul. Now let us look at some feminine examples. Nasarat, she helped. Nasarat al-Muslimatu, which will be read as Nasaratil Muslimatu, the Muslim helped, referring to the feminine Muslim. Nasaratil Muslimatul Muslimata. In this example, al-Muslimatu is fa'il, al-Muslimata is maf'ul. The Muslim helped the Muslim. Nasarat, she helped. Nasaratil Muslimatani. Once again, notice the ani ending sound. The two Muslims helped. Nasaratil Muslimatanil Muslimataini. Now we have the ani and the aini distinction here. The two Muslims helped the two Muslims. Nasarat, she helped. Nasaratil Muslimatu. Please notice the atu ending sound, which is used for feminine non-broken plural, and it is also used to indicate marfu form. Al-Muslimatu in this case is fa'il. The Muslims helped. Nasaratil Muslimatul Muslimati. Al-Muslimatu Al-Muslimati. Atu Ati. Atu ending sound indicates marfu form. Ati ending sound indicates mansoob or majroor form. In this case, Ati ending sound is indicating mansoob form. Al-Muslimati is maf'ul and is the recipient of the action. The feminine Muslims helped the feminine Muslims. The following is an ayah from the Holy Quran, Surah number 6, ayah number 1. All praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created the heavens and the earth, and made darkness and light, yet those who disbelieve equate others with their Lord. In this ayah, if we pay attention to khalaqas samawati wal arda, we will notice that as-samawati wal arda is the maf'ul. Why? Because as-samawati with the ati ending sound indicates mansoob form, and al-arda also indicates mansoob form. Khalaqa can be translated as he created. In the case of khalaqa, we have the fi'il, and the fa'il huwa is hidden within khalaqa. Note the ati ending sound for as-samawati, which indicates the mansoob form. The literal translation of khalaqas samawati wal arda can be he created the heavens and the earth. Similarly, if we look at waja'ala az-zulumati wan nura, in this case, az-zulumati has the ati ending sound, which again is used to indicate the mansoob form. An-nura is also mansoob. Taken together, az-zulumati wan nura indicates the mansoob form, and therefore it is maf'ul. The literal translation of this can be, and he made darkness and light. Darkness and light, az-zulumati wan nura, are the recipients of the action. That is why az-zulumati wan-nura will be taken as the maf'ul. Please also note the use of allazi and allazina in this ayah. We previously studied these as relative pronouns or ism mawsul. In the previous lectures, we studied that these asma, allazi, allazina, allati, allai or allati, will always be accompanied. We will not see them in isolation, and that 99% of the time they will accompany Jumlah Faa'iliyah. So in this case we see Alhamdulillahillazi khalaqa as-samawati wal arda. So allazi is followed by a Jumlah Faa'iliyah, khalaqa as-samawati wal arda. Similarly, allazina is also followed by a Jumlah Faa'iliyah. We will return to our review questions. What is Jumlah Faa'iliyah? It is a Jumlah or sentence that begins with Fa'il. What are the parts of Jumlah Faa'iliyah? Jumlah Faa'iliyah will have at least two parts, Fa'il and Fa'il. What is the status of Fa'il? Fa'il will always be marfu. What is Fa'il? Fa'il is the one performing the action. Can Fa'il be a personal pronoun? Yes. Can Fa'il be a noun? Yes. What is Maf'ul? Maf'ul is the recipient of the action or the ism on which the action is performed. What is the status of Maf'ul? Maf'ul will always be mansoob. Can Maf'ul be a noun? Yes, and it will be called ism zahir. Can Maf'ul be a pronoun? Yes, and it will be called ism zamir. Let us study the use of Maf'ul as noun and pronoun in further detail. Jumlah Faa'iliyah will have at least two components, Fa'il and Fa'il, with or without Maf'ul. Every Fa'il will always have Fa'il. Fa'il is the one performing the action and Fa'il will always be marfu. Maf'ul is the recipient of that action and Maf'ul will always be mansoob. We previously studied that Fa'il can either be a marfu personal pronoun or Fa'il can be shown as a noun. If Fa'il is shown as a noun, then we can only use cell number 1 and cell number 4 from our table of Jumlah Faa'iliyah to make the Jumlah Faa'iliyah. If Fa'il is a marfu personal pronoun, then we have the entire table to use. So we have 14 different options to pick from to make our Jumlah Faa'iliyah. Similar to Fa'il, Maf'ul can also be either a noun, in which case it is called ism zahir, or Maf'ul can be a pronoun, in which case it will be called ism zamir. The distinction is that in the case of Fa'il, the personal pronoun will be a marfu personal pronoun. And in the case of Maf'ul, the personal pronoun will be a mansoob personal pronoun. The marfu personal pronouns that we can use for Fa'il are huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. To indicate Maf'ul as a personal pronoun, we will need to use mansoob personal pronouns, so we will refer to our mansoob personal pronouns chart. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ya, na. Please note that the following pronouns are both mansoob and majroor personal pronouns. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ya, and na. This table is for both mansoob and majroor personal pronouns. We need to make a note of two very high yield points. First of all, there are only two instances where these personal pronouns are used as majroor personal pronouns. So this table will be used as majroor personal pronouns only in two instances. These are number 1, after an ism as mudaf ilay. So the following personal pronouns will be used as majroor personal pronouns after mudaf ilay. And number 2,
they will be used as majroor personal pronouns after harf jar. We know that mudaf ilay is always majroor, and we also know that harf jar will make the ism following it majroor. Therefore, these attached personal pronouns will be used as majroor personal pronouns after an ism as mudaf ilay or after harf jar. In only two instances, these personal pronouns will be used as mansoob personal pronouns. Number one, after inna. We already studied that inna will make the ism following it mansoob. And second, whenever these personal pronouns are used as maf'ul after fail. So this table has personal pronouns that are mansoob and majroor. These attached personal pronouns will be used as majroor personal pronouns as mudaf ilay or after harf jar. These personal pronouns will be used as mansoob personal pronouns following inna and when they are used as maf'ul after fail. Let us study some more examples. Nasara, he helped. The fa'il in this case is huwa and it is hidden in nasara. Nasara Zaidun. Zaidun is marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. So now the fa'il is no longer hidden and we see the fa'il as Zaidun. Nasara Zaidun, Zaid helped. Nasara Zaidan. In this case, Zaidan is mansoob. He helped Zaid. Nasara, he helped, and Zaid is the recipient of the action. Zaidan is maf'ul because it is mansoob. Fa'il huwa is hidden in nasara. Nasara hu, he helped him. Nasara, he helped. Nasara has the fi'il and the fa'il huwa is hidden in nasara. This hu is the mansoob personal pronoun. Hu is from the mansoob personal pronouns chart and nasarahu means he helped him. In this case, huwa is the fa'il and hu is the maf'ul. Hu is mansoob. Please also notice that the pesh on hu is written as an inverted pesh. And if we recall from the prior lectures, one of the rules for writing hu is that if hu is preceded by a zabar or by pesh, it will be read and written as hu where we have an inverted pesh on top of the hu. So in this example, hu is preceded by a zabar and that is why the pesh on the hu is written as inverted pesh and we will say nasara hu. Nasara Zaidan wa Hamidan. He helped Zaid and Hamid. Zaidan and Hamidan are both mansoob. Zaidan and Hamidan are therefore maf'ul. They are the recipients of the action. Fa'il huwa is hidden in nasara. Nasara huma. In this case, we see huma as the attached personal pronoun and huma is maf'ul because it comes from the mansoob personal pronouns chart. Nasara huma, he helped them, referring to dual and masculine. Nasara Zaidan wa Hamidan wa Mahmudan. Similar to the first example, we see that Zaidan, Hamidan, Mahmudan are all mansoob and therefore they are maf'ul. And we can translate this as he helped Zaid, Hamid and Mahmud. Nasarahum. Now we have nasara attached to hum. Hum is used for plural and masculine. Hum is maf'ul. It comes from the mansoob personal pronouns chart. Hu, huma, hum. So we are using hum from the mansoob personal pronouns chart and nasarahum can be translated as he helped them, referring to plural and masculine. The he in this case is the fa'il which is huwa and that is hidden in nasara. Nasara Zainaba. He helped Zainab. Zainaba is mansoob and Zainaba is maf'ul. Nasaraha. He helped her. He is the fa'il
he is huwa, and he is hidden in nasara. Ha comes from the mansoob personal pronouns chart. Ha is the maf'ul. Nasara Zainaba wa Maryama. Zainaba, Maryama are both mansoob and they are maf'ul. They are receiving the action. Nasara means he helped. He helped Zainab and Maryam. Nasara Huma. Nasara, he helped. Huma comes from the mansoob personal pronoun chart. Huma is the mansoob attached personal pronoun. Huma is maf'ul. He helped them, referring to the dual number. Nasara Zainaba wa Maryama wa Fatimata. Zainaba, Maryama, Fatimata are all mansoob, therefore they are all maf'ul. They are receiving the action. Nasara, he helped, Zainab, Maryam and Fatima. Nasara Hunna, he helped them, referring to the plural number. We will note that there are several examples where we are using feminine names, Zainaba, Maryama, Zainaba, Maryama, Fatimata. Then why don't we use Nasarat as the fa'il? Why are we using Nasara, Nasara, Nasara in all of these examples? The reason for that is that the rule of choosing from cell number 1 or cell number 4 only applies when the fa'il is a noun. That rule is not applicable to when the maf'ul is a noun. So if maf'ul is a noun such as Maryama or Zainaba or Fatimata, the rule of picking cell number 1 or cell number 4 does not apply. That rule only applies when the fa'il is a noun. We need to make a special note of ya from the mansoob personal pronoun chart when we are using it in Jumlah Fi'liya. We previously studied that ya always demands zair before it. In our study of ism, we studied that ism always accepts this demand. So whenever ya demands zair before it, ism is willing to accept that demand. Harf will sometimes accept that demand, sometimes it will deny it. But in the case of fa'il, fa'il never accepts this demand. So what do we do if we want to make a Jumlah Fi'liya like he helped me? In this case, we have Nasara, and Nasara is followed by Ya. Well, this Ya will always demand zair from Nasara, but Nasara is refusing to accept this demand. So we have a deadlock between Nasara and Ya. So in the case of such a deadlock, we have the role of Noon Wakaya. We studied Noon Wakaya previously, and we studied that in these situations, this special noon mediates between Nasara and Ya. This Noon Wakaya is also known as the noon of protection or the protective noon. What this noon does is that it comes in between Nasara and Ya, and it accepts the zair to satisfy the requirement of Ya, and we have Nasarani. Nasarani, he helped me. Let us do some practice of maf'ul as personal pronouns. Please recall that there are only 2 instances where mansoob personal pronouns are used. First, after inna, and second, as maf'ul after fi'il. We will do practice with zalama. Zalama means he wronged. Zalama has the fa'il huwa hidden within it. Zalamahu, he wronged him. In this case, he is fa'il or huwa that is hidden within zalama, and him is the mansoob personal pronoun that is maf'ul. Zalama huma, he wronged them, referring to dual number. Zalamahum, he wronged them, referring to plural number. Zalamaha, he wronged her. Zalamahuma, he wronged them, referring to dual and feminine. Zalamahunna, he wronged them, referring to plural and feminine. Zalamaka, he wronged you. Zalamakuma, he wronged you too. Zalamakum,
he wronged you, referring to plural and masculine. Zalamaki, he wronged you. Zalamakuma, he wronged you too. Zalamakunna, he wronged you, referring to plural and feminine. Zalamani, he wronged me. Zalamana, he wronged us. So, in all of these examples, we can see the mansoob personal pronouns that are highlighted in orange. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ya, and na. And all of these mansoob personal pronouns are used as maf'ul. In this table, we will do practice using rahima. Rahima is the combination of faa'il and fa'il. Fa'il in the case of rahima is huwa, which is hidden within rahima. Rahima means he showed mercy. Rahimahu, he showed him mercy. He is huwa, which is fa'il, that is hidden within rahima. Him is the mansoob personal pronoun hu. Please also pay attention to how hu is written in this case with the inverted pesh, because it is preceded by a zabar. Rahimahuma, rahimahum, rahimaha, rahimahuma, rahimahunna, rahimaka, rahimakuma, rahimakum, rahimaki, rahimakuma, rahimakunna, rahimani, he showed me mercy. Rahimana, he showed us mercy. Here we will practice with hamida. Hamida means he praised. Hamidahu, he praised him. Him is hu, which is the mansoob personal pronoun that is being used as maf'ul. Please also pay attention to how hu is written in this case. Hamidahuma, he praised them, referring to the dual number. Hamidahum, he praised them, referring to plural and masculine. Hamidaha, hamidahuma, hamidahunna, he praised them, referring to plural and feminine. Hamidaka, hamidakuma, hamidakum, hamidaki, he praised you, referring to singular and feminine. Hamidakuma, hamidakunna, hamidani, he praised me. Hamidana, he praised us. Us in this case is being indicated by the mansoob personal pronoun na. Amara. Amara means he ordered or he commanded. Amarahu, amarahuma, amarahum. Amaraha, amarahuma, amarahunna. Amaraka, amarakuma, amarakum. Amaraki, amarakuma, amarakunna. Amarani, he ordered me. Amarana, he ordered us. Khalaqa, he created. Khalaqahu, he created him. Khalaqahuma, khalaqahum, he created them. Khalaqaha, khalaqahuma, khalaqahunna. Khalaqaka, he created you. Khalaqakuma, khalaqakum. Khalaqaki, khalaqakuma, khalaqakunna. Khalaqani, he created me. Khalaqana, he created us. Now we are going to do practice of Jumlah Fi'liya using different combinations of Faa'il and Maf'ul as personal pronouns. Here we are going to use Fi'il plus Faa'il combination of Nasara. Nasarahu, Nasarahuma, Nasarahum. Nasaraha, Nasarahuma, Nasarahunna. Nasaraka, Nasarakuma, Nasarakum. Nasaraki, Nasarakuma, Nasarakunna. Nasarani, Nasarana. Now we have the Fi'il and Fa'il combination of Nasara. Nasara means they helped. Nasarahu, Nasarahuma, Nasarahum.
nasaraha, nasarahuma, nasarahunna, nasaraka, nasarakuma, nasarakum, nasaraki, nasarakuma, nasarakunna, nasarani, nasarana. In the third group, we are going to use the fi'il plus fa'il combination of nasaru. Nasaru means they helped, referring to plural and masculine. Nasaruhu. Please note that when we are writing nasaruhu, we are not writing the alif that is included in nasaru. When we are writing nasaruhu or nasaruhuma, we are going to exclude the alif of nasaru. Nasaruhu. They helped him, referring to plural and masculine. Nasaruhuma, nasaruhum, nasaruha, nasaruhuma, nasaruhunna. Nasaruka, nasarukuma, nasarukum, nasaruki, nasarukuma, nasarukunna, nasuruni, nasaruna. Here we will look at nasarat, which means she helped. Nasarathu, she helped him. Nasarathuma, nasarathum, nasaratha, nasarathuma, nasarathunna, nasaratka, nasaratkuma, nasaratkum, nasaratki, nasaratkuma, nasaratkunna, nasaratni, nasaratna. Next, we will look at combinations using nasarata. Nasarata means they helped, referring to feminine and dual. Nasaratahu, they helped him, and in this case, they refers to dual and feminine. Nasaratahuma, nasaratahum, nasarataha, nasaratahuma, nasaratahunna, nasarataka, nasaratakuma, nasaratakum, nasarataki, nasaratakuma, nasaratakunna, nasaratani, nasaratana. Now we will look at nasarna. Nasarna means they helped, referring to plural and feminine. Nasarnahu. Please pay attention to the way hu is written with the inverted pesh. They helped him. They referring to plural and feminine. Nasarnahuma, nasarnahum, nasarnaha, nasarnahuma, nasarnahunna, nasarnaka, nasarnakuma, nasarnakum, nasarnaki, nasarnakuma, nasarnakunna, nasarnani, nasarnana. Next we will look at nasarta. Nasarta means you helped, referring to singular and masculine. Nasartahu, you helped him. Nasartahuma, nasartahum, nasartaha, nasartahuma, nasartahunna, nasartaka. This section we have crossed out because the meaning you helped you does not make particular sense, but we will still read these out for the sake of practice. Nasartaka, nasartakuma, nasartakum, nasartaki, nasartakuma, nasartakunna, nasartani, you helped me, nasartana, you helped us. Next we will look at nasartuma. Nasartuma means you helped, referring to dual and masculine. Nasartumahu, nasartumahuma, nasartumahum, you too helped them. Nasartumaha, you too helped her. Nasartumahuma, nasartumahunna. Nasartumaka, once again this can be translated as you too helped you, which does not make particular sense. That's why this section will be crossed out. Nasartumakuma, nasartumakum, nasartumaki, nasartumakuma, nasartumakunna, nasartumani, you too helped me. Nasartumana, you too helped us. Next we will study the fi'il and fa'il combination of nasartum. Nasartum means you helped, referring to masculine and plural. There is a special rule that we need to study for nasartum. If we say nasartum plus hu, we will have something like nasartum hu. But this is the incorrect way of writing and pronouncing it. When nasartum is used with a personal pronoun as maf'ul, it will be written and read as nasartumu. So, if we look at nasartumhu, the pronunciation is a bit interrupted. But when we say nasartumu, this makes the reading and pronunciation more fluent. So, we have the following result. Nasartum plus hu equals nasartumuhu. Nasartumuhu is read much more fluently as compared to nasartumhu. So, in our first cell, instead of nasartumhu, we will have nasartumuhu. You helped him. You referring to plural and masculine. Nasartumuhuma, nasartumuhum, nasartumuha, nasartumuhuma, nasartumuhunna, nasartumuka, nasartumukuma, nasartumukum, nasartumuki, nasartumukuma, nasartumukunna, nasartumuni. You, plural and masculine, helped me. Nasartumuna. You helped us. We will next look at nasarti. Nasarti means she helped. Before we proceed, it will be important to revise some rules. We studied previously that when huma, hum and hunna are preceded by ya with sukoon on it or zair, then in that case huma will be written as hima, hum will be written as him, hunna will be written as hinna. For example, in Surah Al-Fatiha, ayah number 7, we read Siratu alladhina an'amta alayhim. Let us start our table. First of all, we have nasartihi. Please pay attention to the way nasartihi is written. In this case, we see ha at the end with a vertical zair underneath it. And we studied that if hu is preceded by zair, such as nasarti, then that hu will be read and written as following with ha and a vertical zair underneath it. So that is the reason nasartihi is written this way. Nasartihi, you helped him. You referring to singular and feminine. Nasartihima. In this case, we are saying nasartihima, not nasartihuma. Similarly, nasartihim, nasartiha, nasartihima, nasartihinna. You, feminine, helped them, plural feminine. Again, these 6 will be crossed out, but we will recite them for practice. Nasartika, nasartikuma, nasartikum, nasartiki, nasartikuma, nasartikunna, nasartini, you helped me, nasartina, you helped us. Next we will study number 11, which is nasartuma. Nasartuma means you helped, referring to dual and feminine. Nasartuma hu, you, two feminine, helped him. Nasartuma huma, nasartuma hum, nasartuma ha, nasartuma huma, nasartuma hunna, nasartuma ka, nasartuma kuma, nasartuma kum, nasartuma ki, nasartuma kuma, nasartuma kunna, nasartuma ni, you, two feminine, helped me. Nasartuma na, you, two feminine, helped us. Next one is nasartunna, which means you, feminine and plural, helped. Nasartunnahu, you helped him, referring to plural and feminine. Nasartunnahuma, nasartunnahum, nasartunnaha, nasartunnahuma, nasartunnahunna, nasartunnaka, nasartunnakuma, nasartunnakum, nasartunnaki, nasartunnakuma, nasartunnakunna, nasartunnani, you, plural, helped me, referring to the feminine gender. Nasartunnana, you, plural, helped us, referring to the feminine gender. Our next combination of fi'il plus fa'il is nasartu, I helped. Nasartuhu, I helped him. Nasartuhuma, I helped them, referring to dual and masculine. Nasartuhum, I helped them, referring to masculine and plural. Nasartuha, I helped her. Nasartuhuma, nasartuhunna. Nasartuka, I helped you. Nasartukuma, I helped you too. Nasartukum, I helped you, referring to masculine and plural. Nasartuki, nasartukuma, nasartukunna. Nasartuni. This does not make sense if I say I helped me, or if I say nasartuna, I helped us. Finally, we have nasarna. Nasarna, we helped. Nasarnahu, nasarnahuma, nasarnahum, nasarnaha, nasarnahuma, nasarnahunna, nasarnaka, nasarnakuma, nasarnakum, nasarnaki, nasarnakuma, nasarnakunna, nasarnani, nasarnana. In the end, let's study some examples from an ayah in the Holy Quran. It is written in Surah number 7, ayah number 12. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "What prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you?" Iblis said, "I am better than him. You created me from fire and you created him from clay." If we pay attention to this ayah, we will see several examples that we have studied in this lecture. One example is amartuka. If we look at amartuka, it is the combination of amartu and ka. Amartu is the combination of fi'il and fa'il. Amartu can literally be translated to I commanded or I ordered. And ka comes from the mansoob personal pronouns chart, ka, kuma, kum. Ka is second person, ka is singular and masculine, and it means you. So taken together, amartuka means I ordered you or I commanded you. Next we see khalaqtani. Khalaqtani again is a combination of khalaqta and ya. Khalaqta is the combination of fi'il and fa'il. Khalaqta can literally be translated as you created, and ya is used for singular and masculine in the first person. So taken together we have khalaqta plus ya, and we have noon wakaya coming in between the two to make khalaqtani, and khalaqtani can be translated as you created me. Next we see khalaqtahu. Please again pay attention to how the pesh is inverted on hu in this case because it is preceded by a zabar. Khalaqtahu is a combination of khalaqta, which is the fi'il, and fa'il. Khalaqta means you created, and hu comes from the mansoob personal pronouns chart. Hu in this case is maf'ul. Khalaqtahu means you created him.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.